Hi, thanks for checking out another video on Ideas Box. I'm Jimmy, and this video is just a quick one about cheap tools. Anywho, let's get into it. Many years ago I had, hang on a minute, let me set this up properly, get rid of them. Many years ago I made the mistake of leaving my toolbox in the back of my car because I was doing contract work at the time and my car got broken into, wallet got stolen, toolbox got stolen, and it wasn't really, at the time I was young and my insurance excess, which I believe you Americans call a deductible, was quite high, and it was only just worth me getting the tools claimed on insurance. So what I did was I just bought all new tools. The word went out to the family to buy Jimmy tools. Jimmy needs tools this Christmas and birthday. So one of the family friends bought me these cheap spanners, and they're really the cost and the look of them belies how good they are. They really have been really good tools. There was 5 in the set originally, and I reckon, I'm pretty sure I haven't broken one. I'm pretty sure they've been lost. Like I said, I was doing contract work and they've been left somewhere or lost. I don't know. But they are an open-ended, obviously, with a little swivel socket. And as far as cheap Chinese tools go, these have been very, very good. So much so that I've made myself a 12 and a 10. So it goes 10, 11, 12, 13 and 17. And I've got plans to make a 1/2 inch and a 3/8 just because I can. And the way I made these ones was just with a swivel, just a 1/4 inch swivel. So, and these are really handy just for like doing little fiddly jobs, and then tighten them up, finish them off with the open ender end. So yeah, some Chinese tools are rubbish. These are 20, God, they'd have to be 25 years old. These 3 would have to be 25 years old. And I remember where I was working when I made these. I was doing a job where it was really handy to get this socket piece here, was handy to get inside like a conveyor belt, like a chain-driven conveyor. And this tool was really handy for a place I was working where there was a chain-driven conveyor, and you had to get that in through there and just tighten a nut, wind it down, and then you could sort of get it like that and just nip it up. That was the reason I made this one. And that would have been 2005. So what's that? That's 20 years ago. So my point is that some Chinese tools are quite good. A lot of them are rubbish. To be honest, I think that the quality of the Chinese stuff is picking up slowly. And I think it's almost to the point now where, we've got a Chinese excavator. I think a lot of the stuff we buy is Chinese. Anybody who knocks buying Chinese has obviously never had a good look at what they sell in the big box hardware stores here in Australia. We call them Bunnings. And I think these were bought in a shop called Cheapest Chips. So it's like a dollar store or whatever you want to call it. These wouldn't have been more than a few dollars, but they are, I'm not kidding, they have been, focus, you can do it. Sorry, I got a new DSLR, here we go. They have been really very good. I'll have to blank my name out. So these have been really very good. And like I said, they're cheap tools, so if they get lost, it's not the end of the world. However, I try not to because they're really quite good little spanners, those ones. Yep, cheap Chinese tools. Try them before you knock them. And just a quick word on cheap tools. I know there's people who kind of go, oh no, you should buy, Snap-on. I mean, Christ, I don't think I've got any Snap-on tools. Or Craftsman or Stanley or, Dowie Dat or anybody really. I mean, I've got some Total Tools, TTI. I got Vice Grips. But most of my tools are kind of mid-range tools. Got some gear wrench. Where's the camera? There it is. Got some gear wrench. That's pretty good stuff. What else have I got? I've got JBS, Eriga. They're Spanish. They're actually really good. Total Tools. Irwin. What are they? They're Stanleys. I got some Barco tools, some Barco files. But yeah, the best tool for the job is the one you've got on you. There's no point having a snap-on spanner if you haven't got it. You might as well have a cheap spanner like this. And back in the day when I was working as a tradesman, I could claim this on my tax. I don't know how it works in the country you're watching this from, but in Australia, if it's a business expense, if it's a work expense, a lot of the things you can claim on your tax. It comes off the cost of the tools, for example, would come off your taxable income. So when I bought these, well, I didn't buy these, they got bought for me. But my point is, there's nothing wrong with cheap tools if they do the job and if that's where your budget sits. We'd all love Snap-on tools. We'd all love Craftsman tools. I like Craftsman tools. I think the chrome on them is a beautiful blue colour. I don't think I've got a Craftsman spanner. We had them at a factory I worked in. They came with the machinery we installed from America. But yeah, so back to my point. I'm rambling a bit. Back to my point. The best tool for the job is the one you've got on you. And there's nothing wrong with some cheap tools if they get you out of the shit. Anywho, my .02 of a dollar. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Let me know your thoughts on cheap tools too. Make sure to click like and subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell too. Well, I reckon that's it for today, so bye for now.